Welcome back to Anglicans in Action. This week, our Take Action idea specifically relates to the important role our local churches play in addressing life issues. Often, we assume that any sermon about abortion must tackle the topic based on partisan politics. But Anglicans for Life believes the church's greater call is to address life issues grounded on what God says about the sanctity of life throughout the scriptures, or within the context of speaking to the pastoral needs of millions of women and men who have been personally involved in an abortion and are desperate for forgiveness and healing. Planned Parenthood estimates that 1 in 4 women of childbearing age will have an abortion by age 45. And according to a CareNet survey recently taken in 2016, 70% of the women who had abortions claimed to be Christian, while 13% actually identified as quote-unquote born again. If a woman is asking herself, can God forgive my abortion? Can God forgive me? Will she hear an answer from your church's pulpit? Will the man who's sitting in the pew ever hear that God's forgiveness includes forgiving abortion? We must recognize there are people in our churches who have had abortions and don't believe God can forgive them. I know because for 12 years I was one of them. Ironically, my pastor at the time preached on the evils of abortion, but never mentioned that Jesus died to forgive anyone involved in an abortion. This confirms Pew research that was taken in 2016, and it reported that 29% of churchgoers heard their clergy address abortion. The key point about this statistic, though, is that to recognize those who addressed abortion, they did so from a political viewpoint. You may feel the pulpit is not the place for political remarks, but it most certainly is the place for pastoral comments. So to take action for life this week, please preach a sermon about abortion, or ask your priest about the possibility of doing a homily on life issues from a pastoral viewpoint. Since our culture is becoming more accepting of abortion, it's vital that churches talk about it too. If you're a lay person, visit this page on our website, Anglicans for Life Teaching Resources, and share pro-life sermons on your social media pages. If you're a priest that preaches on the sanctity of life, Anglicans for Life invites you to submit your life-affirming sermons to us so we can post them online and they can minister to people accessing our educational resources. I'm Deacon Georgette Forney for Anglicans in Action.